Imagine just for a moment that you're a visitor from the far reaches of the universe who has just landed on Earth. If you revive the memory of the world you left behind, you will possess a rare knowledge that's not shared by most of the inhabitants of this small planet. You will have a wide perspective and broad overview of the mystery of existence. In fact, you are a citizen of the universe, not just the physical world, but all levels and spheres of reality. Perhaps you decided to come to Earth to experience its unique environment. Or maybe your motivation was to make a mark or to improve humankind's circumstances. In order to achieve these tasks, however, it was necessary to assume a body molded out of the fabric of your parents and ancestors. You chose them for purposes of incarnation. As time passed, you became more adapted to your new physical and social environment. You worked hard, fell in love, developed friendships, started a family, and traveled the world. Gradually, the memory of your original home began to recede from consciousness, until finally it disappeared altogether. For a while, your life on Earth went smoothly. You were happy. Then you were affected by a major crisis, a personal upheaval, and life no longer seemed so certain. You began to feel restless and uneasy. The circumstances of your life felt frustrating, and you yearned for freedom. Stirred by a nostalgia for something you couldn't put a name to, you began looking up at the stars. Likewise, you started to feel an affinity with the trees, the butterflies, the sun, the animals, and the birds. In the vast reaches of the sky and the sweetness of nature, you rediscovered something of yourself that had been forgotten. Swept by feelings of awe and wonder, you began to have a dialogue with yourself about the nature of reality, and to question the source of all beauty, suffering, and mystery of creation. Something incredible seemed to lie just behind the surface of things. Yet the answer eluded you, slipping beyond the grasp of your realization. Then suddenly, after years of searching, all the memories of your previous existence came back to you in a flash of awakening. Like the rediscovery of a precious relic hidden beneath layers of dirt, you rediscovered your true self, your real identity, which had been buried and forgotten in the depths of your unconscious. Once again, you could see through the vastly expanded perspective of the cosmic self, rather than the narrow vantage point of your earthly identity. It was as if the scales had fallen from your eyes. You possessed an X-ray-like intelligence that penetrated the truth concealed by the veil of creation, the revelation of the glory of the universe, the one being people call God. The miracle was that as you awakened, so too did the whole universe. From the dance of the atoms and the choreography of the galaxies to the unfurling of a flower and the struggle for self-esteem in those who had been broken by life, the entire cosmos resounded with the clarion call, "Awaken!" And though you found that you still had the same body, personality, relationships, and responsibilities as before, your experience of these circumstances had shifted dramatically. Your awareness had become the lens through which God looked out upon the physical world. You had become the eyes through which God sees. Your glance was the divine glance.